Well. Okay, now it's playing close to the distance. Okay. Crystalline path. He has paved it for us. They all leave so easily, as if it's nothing. How do you think we feel? The next time we meet, I'll give him such a flick, and that's all. And that'll just the start. Fools, all of them, fools. Forge ahead. Amidst the sadness of Alphinaud's countenance, there was a newfound determination. That crystalline path, Graha has paved it for us. Difficult as it is, we must carry on, for our friends and all who await us in faith. So come, let us seek the path's beginning. It appears to be near the outpost. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to do. Let's just head on up there. Let's just teleport over there, save a little bit of time. Let's see, there it is. Yeah, I saw this teleporter earlier. I won't let it break me. Don't you worry. I never have, and I never will. Look, Brilliant. A portal has opened. It will surely deliver us true. It must. Oh good, they went through first this time. I like close the distance, but I can understand why people would be really annoyed with it having playing in the background. Because it's not really a background song. Look up, Brilliant. It's as though the stars are being devoured by the dead sun. And that's where we're headed, into the Maw of Darkness. Well, here is where the path's beginning, and it ascends to dizzying heights. Let us make our way, one sure step at a time. Okay, well, Alphinaud's following us. Let's get Alisaie too. Our friends got us this far. Their courage, their strength, their wisdom, their love. We owe it to them to continue, no matter how long it takes. Alphinaud and Alisaie now accompanying you. Why would I ever want them to leave? Oh, let's look up first. Oh, yeah, that is a view. Let's see. There it is. Let's head up the crystals. Of course, it's crystals. Thangrid would scout the road ahead. Ishtola and Urianger would trade opinions on esoteric subjects. Graha would join in their discussion, or else chat with me and Alisaie about the mission. Estinian would be at the rear, apparent yet present. All the while you could come and go, wherever you were needed, and together we would travel. All I can hear are my footfalls. My heartbeat is so much quieter now. But the fact that we can breathe and continue on is proof that the others are still with us. They are. They are, aren't they? Probably. Let's see. Let's head to the left first. The innumerable lights that shine in the distance. To think they all could have been birth civilizations. To think that everything they built has gone to dust. Their people lost to despair. Of the stars floating in this sea of midnight, ours is a lonely aberration. And yet, no matter how many worlds have met their end, with you and Alisaie beside me, there's nothing I fear. No ocean so vast I cannot cross. Those broken stars I see, shattered, ruptured, unraveled. I wonder if they're also worlds recreated at their ends. The sight of them fills me with sorrow I cannot describe, and in truth I cannot deny. Birth and death. Whence we came and whence we'll return, a wheel from which there is no escape. Okay, so we got these 3 left. The portal is barely visible from up here. Truly, we've come far, much farther than would have been possible had we kept chasing perfect ideals as we did in the past. You mean you did? It is because I've known failure and frustration, that we have learned and grown from them, that Heidelin has entrusted us with this mission, with the fate of the very star. It's all a dream, isn't it? A long, elaborate dream. Any moment now, I'll wake up in my bed, still a student, grandfather alive. I'll go about my day, relieved as the fragments of that other life fade away. And that would be happiness, wouldn't it? That none of it, no, I won't give up these experiences, good and bad. They're mine, they are me. Rest assured, I am fine, but thank you for your concern. What of yourself? Though we can't afford to be too leisurely, neither need we rush unduly. We've crossed an impossible distance to stand where we are now, and we're but a few steps away from journey's end. It will be over before we know it. Me? Oh, I still have plenty of legs left in me. Don't worry, it's you I'm worried about. You always push yourself so hard for us, for everyone, and while we're here, we'll make sure to bear our share of the burden. The last speech bubble. Well, this is it. The end of the path and the beginning of whatever awaits. There will be greater hardships, Yet, come what may, let us have no regrets. No, let us have pride in what we have achieved and how it changed us for the better. That's worth fighting for and dying for, as they did. There are some structures up ahead, still a ways to go before we reach the dead sun. Given all this, I know how naive it must sound to hope it all works out somehow. Still, you'll forgive me if I wish for it all the same, and for you most of all. Not that you of all people need it, it's just, after all the help you've given me, for once I want to be the one to help you. I appreciate it, Alisaie, but I think you're still the one that needs the help. Alright. What do we have here? Obviously we got one more group to talk to, because we got one more group of companions. Of all the recreated worlds we've seen, this one feels the most familiar. I thought it was like I thought it was like Elpis or something, or like Ancient's architecture. This is almost yeah. Almost human. Normal? It's not unlike many cities we know, but it's deathly quiet. Mayhap the inhabitants are within the buildings, or invisible to our senses. Wrong on both counts. There is simply no one here. Meteion. This is how I found it when I arrived. Another star, which once pulsed with life, but no longer. How it ended, I do not know. Invasions, Sickness? Suicide? No one can say. These camera angles, man! They're supposed to make you unsettled. And they're doing a really good job of it. And it keeps getting closer, stop! None lived to speak for the dead. They are gone. Gone. Search all you like, but you'll only end up turning back. Every single cutscene with Meteion is unsettling, but that's the point. If what Meteion says is true, what are we supposed to do? Do you think you've caught me? This form is barely a drop from the ocean that swells within the dead sun. Even so, I could easily unmake you. You are only still alive because of your comrades, but they can't not protect you forever. Until they fade away, I'll satisfy myself from watching you try and fail to find a way out of this lifeless place. How lovely. If there is no one here, then neither should there be emotion to bar our way. Yet Meteion seems convinced we'll turn back. What riddle is this? One way or another, we must find a way forward. Let us make a thorough search of the city. You are not alone. Well, that's unsettling. If Alisaie is discouraged... Oh. I think I know what these things are going to be. I've seen a screenshot of them. You are not alone. If Alisaie is discouraged, she betrays no hint of it. Whatever Meteion may have said, we should confirm it with our own eyes. We need to have a look around. Indeed, at the very least, it doesn't appear to be a sprawling place like those before. If we split up, it shouldn't take long to cover the area. Oh, let's go look around like usual. You think you've caught me? Yeah. Same thing. Let's check out all the vantage points. See if we can figure out what the heck this place is. There doesn't seem to be anyone here. Perhaps you could try calling out. Hello? If anyone has heard you, they do not respond. Do I have to do that for all 6 of these points? Were it not for the thick layer of dust, one could imagine someone drinking from these cups but moments ago. The object resembles a tree, and appears to have been fashioned from a stone-like material, erected in a place of an actual tree, or to serve some other purpose, perhaps? Regardless, there is no one left to explain, to tell the story. The place is reminiscent of a bar, but neither patrons nor staff are anywhere to be seen. Egg-shaped containers line the shelves, with a loose few sitting on the counter, vessels for the beverages in all likelihood. A venue bustling with activity, until it was not. Let's see, where are those last 2 points? I haven't... Oh, there's one. Then there's one more somewhere. I'm not sure where. Maybe over there? Oh, there's Alisaie. Definitely want to go talk to her. And where would Alphinaud be? Probably over here. In the distance, you glimpse Alisaie picking her way through the ruins, but otherwise you find no signs of life. ... Let's check on Alisaie and see if we can find Alphinaud. You strain your ears to catch something, anything, but hear not as much as the chirping of an insect. Alisaie, you okay? I'm trying to see if there are ways to reach the nearby isles, just in case Meteion was bluffing. No, I don't think she's bluffing. Let's see if we can find Alphinaud, and there's the last one. Let's see if Alphinaud's like over here or something. Or maybe he's over... Hey, whatever. Let's just go examine the dusty door. A rusty door. I'm sure it's dusty too, but... Though set slightly off the ground, this appears to be a door, while the objects to the left could be letterboxes. The door's rusted shut, and a film of dust all over suggests no one has come through in a long, long time. Okay, now we need to head to Alisaie. You are not alone. You're not alone is a really creepy quest name. Brilliant. Take a look at this. If the road was a little longer, we could take it just beneath the dead sun. But I suppose this is where the reconstruction ends. How about you? Did you find anything of interest? I mean, it looks like no one's been here for a long time. I see. I noticed the same things. Cups left upon tables, chairs out of place. I don't know what happened here, but I do know I don't want to be alone anymore. We've searched enough for now. Let's find Alphinaud and compare what we've learned. Okay, Alphinaud is all the way down there. Let's head on over. Okay, we just missed him. But yeah, let's check on Alphinaud. This probably isn't voiced. So let me unpause it. Oh, no, it already is.
Did you find anything?
Oh, it is voiced. Well, I mean, no, not really.
This place is completely deserted. And I can't see how we're supposed to move on from here.
Neither can I. It's quite the quandary. There are no denizens to bar our path, yet there is no way forward.
For another mystery, we did find signs of very recent life. You'd swear everyone just vanished into thin air.
Maybe.
I wonder how many ruined worlds like this has Meteion seen.
That sounds like Meteion just needs a hug.
Could it be? Yes. Yes, I believe I may have puzzled this out. Despite how it appears, it's no different this time. There is someone here who has wished for this ruin.
It's Meteion, isn't it?
And I believe that together, Alisaie and I can overcome their will.
Really? No, I won't allow it. I promised your parents I'd keep you safe. Yeah.
I know. I know. But if there is a chance this will work, then I would take it. For everyone, and for myself. I will not pretend otherwise. I have my fears. Not for myself, but for you. The last to remain.
So lonely.
You are no stranger to carrying the burden of others.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
But I can only imagine how heavy the weight would be this time. As your friend, I cannot bear the thought of making you suffer so.
Then why suggest such a thing? It's too much to ask of anyone, even her. Why must she be the one? Why must she fight alone? More than a hero, she's a dear friend.
Yeah, but I'm also the main character.
Not only to us, but to so many others. There are so many people in the world who care for you, and yet...
Alisaie, I have an idea. Given the nature of this realm, it may be possible to do more than unbar our friend's path. We might also pave her a new one. For instance, a path where she finds happiness at journey's end. This much, I think we can believe with the utmost conviction, no matter how deep our despair. So please, believe in us too, and press on. Thank you. What are you?
If the plan's decided, then let's not dally.
I wonder what. Obviously, they're gonna sacrifice themselves, but like, what logic is this gonna end up being? Oh, little blackbird.
There you are. It was as I said, was it not?
It was. We couldn't find anyone. But this place isn't entirely deserted, is it? You are here. You sought out a star of promise and found a ruined husk. Like us, you explored the devastation. Like us, you were stricken. Horrified by the thought that so many lives could be snuffed out as if they were worth nothing. And the thought that you would have to bear the terrible tidings to Hermes. That which you saw and felt, you shared with your sisters, as did they share their own grim findings with you. Overcome by the pervasive despair of these stars, some of you inadvertently ushered their peoples to their ends. Knowing the horrors you know, anyone would feel the same. They would fear what lies ahead and struggle to move forward.
Fear. I had forgotten that such a thing existed. So focused have I been on shepherding despair.
If you can remember, then you can still face and overcome your own fear.
Nah.
Why would I bother with such an insignificant emotion? If the despair I command is as a raging river, then fear is but a trickling stream. It can do nothing to alter my flow. You spoke with the
Jeez.
Aya, yes? Heard their tale of what awaits the universe. It's true. The stars grow colder and more distant. Eventually, all will enjoy frozen solitude. Using the power of Dynamis, I'm hastening that process. In so doing, nothing will be born ever again. Everyone will remain dead. Alas, it will take time for that to happen. So in mercy, I sent you my gift, to spare you needless suffering. Don't worry. Even if no living witnesses remain to mark the event, I'll make certain that Atheris has a proper end.
For all the power you wield, you're more fearful than the familiar you used to be. That
Okay.
Meteion, feared simply to move forward. But your fear is such that you've given up on everything. I know it well. That sense of defeat. I've tasted my fair share of it. But as many times as we've fallen down, we've learned how to pick ourselves up and carry on. We take each other's hand, share in each other's courage, follow in each other's footsteps, and turn sorrow into strength.
There are times when we fail. We bear wounds that do not heal. But these experiences are part of life, and they make us stronger.
And this orchestral mix.
We rise, fall, and rise again.
Well, now the twins are gone.
Don't worry about us. You must take the next step, and all the rest after that.
And just the music's gone. And a nice little path. Well, we're alone now. Now we gotta continue on and fight Meteion. Oh, earlier I know Charlie and I did not. I thought it was gonna be over. Let's see.
Please. Please. Oh, please let them all be safe. Cryle? Are you all right?
It's nothing. Just a headache.
Yeah, sure, Cryo. No one's gonna believe that.
They'll be fine. I know they will.
Apologies for the interruption. A man arrived on the last ferry. An associate of the Scions.
Wait. Who?
He wishes to speak with you at once.
Who? Is it Gaius? Or Xenos? It's Xenos. I'm pretty sure it's Xenos. Just turn the footsteps. Ah, I've seen these. Oh, hold on. Disable auto advance. Caught it, quick, just in time. In this city devoid of life, you sense the presence of another. There we go, there's close the distance. The sorrow of 1,000,000 worlds weighs heavy, and yet you can walk on.